Welcome back. And with the NFL season right around the corner, my Cincinnati Bengals are officially back, man. I did watch preseason. Some good, some bad. I'm not really a fan of Brandon Allen. I think he's a solid, he's an okay backup. You kind of saw last year, I think the last game of the season against Cleveland, you're just like, just not really cutting it. Then you had the regulars, they had the preseason, and, he played a lot. Like, obviously, we had no Joe because first, like his appendix, he took it out, something like that. None of our stars really played. Burrow, Mixon, three amigos. Not really our offensive linemen. Hendrickson, Awuzie, Bates, Bell, stuff like that. So they should be fully rested heading to Sunday against Pittsburgh, man. I'm gonna get to that Pittsburgh game started off, but hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing amazing, man. Let's just do it. My regular season game-by-game predictions for the upcoming 2022-2023 season. I'm excited. Man. Obviously, last year ended awfully. Losing in the Super Bowl just sucked. I still haven't watched the game. I don't think I'm going to ever watch that Super Bowl game. It's two games I'm never going to watch. It's the Super Bowl and the game against Pittsburgh a couple years ago, in which we lost off the game after that crap. But anyway. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Cincinnati Bengals officially back. First game of the season. First game of the season is this upcoming Sunday against Pittsburgh. That is a dub. I'm not expecting to lose at all versus Pittsburgh. I'm telling my friends, I'm telling my dad, I'm like, listen, that first game of the season may get ugly. Like, that first game of the season may get scary hours. I'm talking about officially scary hours. I think they just named Mitchell Trubisky, their starting quarterback. Okay. They did sign George Pickens from the draft. They did draft him. Solid. They also got Deontay Johnson, Chase Claypool. To be honest, I ain't really worried. I'm not really worried. Najee Harris. The O-line isn't good. Defense, a bit suspect, except besides T.J. Watt and Cameron Hayward, and Minka Fitzpatrick. But I expect the Bengals to comfortably win that game. Week 2 against Dallas. It's going to be a hard game. Got to go with Jerry's World. This is a game I personally want to win. I want to beat Dallas. I am begging to beat Dallas. It's going to be a hard game, though. Obviously, Dak Prescott had a season last year. So you got Zeke. And Tony Pollard, I think, at both at running back. Obviously, they lost Amari Cooper to the Browns. But they have Michael Gallup. And obviously, C.D. Lamb. Defensively, obviously, Diggs, the corner. He led the league in picks, but you can throw at him. You can, but you can't. He will give up yards, but if you make one mistake, he probably will intercept the ball. But I got Cincinnati beating Dallas. It's going to be close, though. It's going to be close. This is non-biased. I'm just really going to tell you how it is. Week 3 against the Jets. That's going to be a hard game, actually. That's going to be a hard game. Last year, we played the Jets and we lost. Yes, Mike White looked like Tom Brady out there, and we lost that game. I don't know how, but we lost that game. We lived over a bad fourth quarter. Obviously, the Jets made some moves. They signed C.J. Uzomah from us. Go ahead. Zach Wilson, I think he should be back up. Like, Zach Wilson's going to be back. Jermaine Johnson, I think, who they drafted as well. Solid team. I don't know how good they're going to be. I think they're not going to be a good team yet, but I think they're going to be a really tough team to beat, just like Detroit. But I got Cincinnati beating the Jets. In week 4, Dolphins versus Cincinnati at home. I'm scared for this game because this game can be a trap game. This game can be a trap game. Obviously, Dolphins just signed Tyreek Hill, one of the best receivers in the league. And they also have Jalen Waddle, who I think led the NFL in rookies and catches, I think, most in one season. Decent team. Obviously, have Byron Jones, David Hayward outside for corner. It's a couple players as well, but it's gonna be a good game. I think they are going to start the season off 4-0 though. I got them beating the Dolphins. Week 5 against Baltimore, I do got Baltimore winning that game. I think Baltimore is going to get their revenge for this. And Baltimore doesn't have all the injuries they had last year. No Marcus Peters, no J.K. Dobbins. And I think I think they also had another running back go down. They were just beat up last year, defensively. But they still got one of the best times in the league, Mark Andrews. Hopefully, Lamar Jackson gets his money because he deserves it. One of the best quarterbacks in the league. Um, you got some receivers. I forgot his name. Bateman. Bateman is obviously the main one. A lot of people are expecting him to really take off and make that leap this year, but we will see. But I do have Baltimore being Cincinnati. I just think it's gonna be one of those games. Baltimore's really gonna come out ready to play, get their revenge on from last year. What we did there, I just think they're gonna. I don't expect us to beat Baltimore twice. I would love to. I would love for us to go undefeated, but I don't think it's gonna happen because it's hard to. Ask the Patriots, but I do think Baltimore's gonna get their revenge. They're probably gonna talk whatever they want to talk after that game. Blah 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 stuff like that. So. That's that. Against the Saints, week 6, I got them going to New Orleans and beating the Saints. Obviously, Jameis Winston starting quarterback. Last year obviously was the first year of Drew Brees. Michael Thomas is back, and then also I think it's like Chris Olave. I think it's one of the Ohio State receivers went there, but it's gonna be also Jarvis Landry as well. But it's gonna be very, very interesting though, because Saints defense is good, really good, solid. Obviously led by Cameron Jordan and DeMario Davis. They did just trade, Chris Gardner Johnson or whatever how to say his name, Gardner Johnson, something like that. And that's weird. I don't know why they did that to the Eagles, but they did. But I think Burrow's back in New Orleans. Chase is back in New Orleans. I think they are going to put on a show. It's going to be an interesting game. I got them to improve to 5-1 after 6 weeks. Next game against the Falcons. I'm not going to really cap this too much. That's a dub. That's a dub. That's 6-1. I'm not going to say that. That's 6-1. I'm not going to, hopefully Falcons, hopefully have, we see steps. They're the most talented team. I think by then, Desmond Riddler is probably going to be starting. Especially, I think he's going to want to start back in Cincinnati where he played his college football at. I expect that, but that's also shout out Kyle Pitts, big fan. But that's pretty much it. I got the Bengals being known. First game against Cleveland that Monday night. I think Watson is back, which makes it 6-1. Like I said, I think Watson's back. It's gonna be interesting. Obviously, Cleveland have been getting those pains in the butts. Obviously, led by Baker Mayfield, who turns into a combination of Tom Brady and Peyton Manning with a mix of Joe Montana all in one. Cleveland, led by Deshaun Watson. On this day, very, really good quarterback. I like Deshaun Watson's game. Not what he did outside, but on the field, I like what he does. But outside the field, I'm not. No, not really. But like I said, it's gonna be a home game there Monday night. I got the Bengals winning. I think they can finally beat Cleveland after like a minute, man, because they swept us last year. Beat Cleveland, control Myles Garrett, freaking Jadeveon Clowney on the outside. Do not throw against Denzel Ward side, because remember, the trio's called out Denzel Ward. The pivot indirectly. Denzel Ward heard it. Obviously, he didn't like it. He's ready to go up against them. So that's that. But I expect Cleveland to lose that game against us, which makes a 7-1 on this season, man. And against Carolina, I got to beat Carolina. I don't want to be biased though, because there will be a week in which the Bengals just come out just flat. It's going to be one of those trap games. I'm not sure which trap game it is. Like I said, it could be a Dolphins. If Tua's on this game, they could beat us. I do think that Baltimore game could be. Jameis could turn up. We could lose this Cleveland game as well. We could lose that Monday night game against Cleveland. We could. I'm not saying Cleveland, I know a lot of people haven't won the division, but Cleveland has been giving us a tough time lately. So, I got to be in Carolina. But remember, this is Baker Mayfield. And like I said, Baker Mayfield turns into a combination of Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Joe Montana all in one. That's, yeah. But I got them beating Carolina, man. 8-1. 8-1, but I mean, because they got a pretty easy schedule starting the year off. The first half before the bye week is pretty. You got some games you should win. It's just the second half, just like last year. The second half is challenging for us this year as well as again. Um, but that's that. Got them being like I said, Carolina. Also DJ Moore. Christian McCaffrey is hopefully is back, man. He's not freaking, hurt again. But got them. Bye week. Yep. Pittsburgh. After that, I'm just not worried about Pittsburgh. I'm just not worried about the Pittsburgh Steelers, honestly. I like Mike Tomlin, like I said. Just don't have him beating them. Now, game against Tennessee. We played them in the playoffs last year. We just beat them by a game-winning field goal. Was it pretty? No. 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 I'm going for a little loss, though. I'm going for a little loss. Yes, I know we came there. Ryan Taylor threw 3 picks, stuff, but still, it was a closer game to where it should. Plus, the offense was not great, and Burrow got sacked 17 times. Now, am I expecting Joe Burrow to get sacked 17 times again? No. Which is improved O line. It's gonna be great. But I just think it's gonna be one of these games. Tennessee's up for it, and when they get their revenge on us and they beat us, yeah. So I got Tennessee beating us, but I'm not gonna go and cap on us. I just got Tennessee beating us. Next, Kansas City against Cincinnati. I got Kansas City beating us. I think Kansas City's gonna come back and beat us. So that's 2 back-to-back losses for them. I expect Kansas City to get their leg back. I think Mahomes is gonna go crazy. Yes, they don't have Tyreek Hill, but they still got Kelsey. Defense has improved. O line is good. Led by I think Creed Humphrey. Tyreek Hill's a big loss, but you had Juju Smith-Schuster, who I don't really value that high. You still got Clyde Edwards-Helaire also. Didn't actually demand himself, Patrick Mahomes. So I do think they're going to come to Cincinnati and actually do the job and actually beat us. That's 2 straight losses. Like I said, just to go over my quick losses right quick, I think that Baltimore game just be one of those games, 2 top teams in the division. I think Baltimore's going to be their first time. Tennessee game, I'm just not. It's a confident, but it's not too confident. And yes, Joe Burrow's way better than Ryan Tannehill. But I just think on this day, it's going to be just one of those weird games. Just like, what? And then I think, like I said, the Chiefs game, Mahomes outplays Joe Burrow. Then we have Cleveland. Again at home, I expect the Bengals to beat Cleveland. Like with Watson fully back, I expect them to beat Cleveland. Next against Tampa Bay. I got them being Tampa. I'll tell you why. The Bucks have lost a couple of offensive linemen. We have Trey Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard, B.J. Hill, DJ Reader, Joseph Asai's back, Jeffrey Gunter, and all them folks. Yes, they got Tristan Wirfs, one of the best young offensive linemen in the game. Yes, they have Tom Brady. Yes, they have Mike Evans. Yes, they have Chris Godwin. Yes, they have Leonard Fournette and all of that. And their defense is solid. But if you can touch Brady, he's going to fall. Like I said, hopefully Brady's good from what happened in the offseason, in which he didn't really play a preseason game, stuff like that, except for like the last one. But I think Bengals are going to be pissed for losing. I don't think Cincinnati wants to lose 3 out of 4 games anyway. So I expect them to go to Tampa Bay and beat them, which is going to happen. Saturday game against Patriots, I got them. I'm not really worried about Mac Jones. Yes, I know Mac Jones was a solid rookie last year for the Patriots. He fits that team perfectly, but Patriots defense is decent as well. But I think offensively, are you really worried about Mac Jones going for 350 yards on you? No. It's gonna be cold though. It's gonna be cold. I know it is. But I think Joe Burrow's gonna outplay Mac Jones. I believe that. This is probably the biggest game all season against Buffalo. I got Buffalo. I value Buffalo high. Buffalo's better than us. I know they made Super Bowls because they couldn't stop Patrick Mahomes with like 40 seconds left, but I just think Buffalo's going to beat us that Monday night. It's going to be a very, very tough game. Probably the best game to watch all season. I would love for it to be Buffalo, but I think Buffalo's going to beat us. Then obviously the last game of the season against Baltimore. we get our leg back and we beat Baltimore, which makes us 13-4, which should put us in the division title, 5-1 in the division, 8-4 in the conference. We should have a pretty good record entering the playoffs. Hopefully, a first round bye as well. But that was pretty much it. That was my prediction for the upcoming season. Like I said, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard though. I like what we got. I like what we have done. But I think for us, I'm not really counting that. Don't look at these two. But like I said, I know you guys probably saying like, Jess really thinks we're gonna lose to Tennessee. Like I said, I think the Bengals are better than Tennessee. I think they're better than Tennessee, but I just think this game is just gonna be just one of those games, man. It's just, huh, huh. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys, like I said, enjoyed it. You guys let me know what you guys thoughts and reactions to it. Stay safe. We'll see you guys later, man.